Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the F and G show.
That's right.
We're going to start off today with a little bit of wine tasting. We got a new bottle, something we have never had before, and we're going to let you know what it tastes like. I'm the wine drinker. He is not.
Absolutely.
So today we have something called Buckshack. I've never really tasted Buckshack, and this is a red blend. I drink red blends, by the way. And this is aged in bourbon barrels. And there's another one that I have been drinking for quite some time. Cooper and Thief. I got that right this time, right?
Yeah, you got it right.
And that is aged in whiskey barrels. So I have tried numerous red blends, ladies and gentlemen, and nothing has been able to beat this one yet. And so now we're going to try a new one to see what happens.
Yep.
What do you think?
Well, I would say with the Cooper and Thief, I enjoy it. It has that nice little whiskey taste, you know, it had a smell, and it's not real pungent. So out of all the wines I've drank, this is the best to me. So I can drink that. I'm not really a wine drinker, but if I had to drink it, this would be the one. But once you start getting into that, you're like, okay, if they got it in whiskey barrels, what other barrels they doing in? They got tequila or bourbon. And so we found this one that's in bourbon. So we want to see, I wonder if they got one in cognac. Because, I do like that Hennessy. Well, but yeah, so we'll see. Well, we'll go and taste it and see.
All right. Pour yours in and see what you think. Is that a strong aroma? I don't really smell a strong aroma out of it. But I do know in the Cooper and Thief, there's a bit of a strong aroma. Is it aged 3 months? This one aged 3 months in the bourbon barrels like the Cooper and Thief?
I don't know. We have to check that out and see.
It doesn't say 3 months. This one says 3 months in the barrel. No, it's not. It doesn't have a strong smell at all. And I got a little cork in my little
cork in there.
Yeah, I got a little cork piece in there. I went down too far.
Yeah, it just says aged.
But it doesn't say how long.
In bourbon barrels, yeah, it doesn't say how long. See, Cooper and Thief will let you know that it's aged 3 months in bourbon whiskey barrels. This doesn't have it on there.
It doesn't say. So this one could have been aged in there a month, for 30 days. It doesn't say anything on the back about how many days.
But it does have sulfites in it. It contains sulfites.
All wine does.
So that would lead to what Frank have in his hand right there.
Yeah. So I usually drink my wine using the wand, ladies and gentlemen. You probably saw a previous video when we talking about the wand. It takes out the sulfites out of your wine. And what else? There's sulfites and there's something else in wine. Sulfites and histamines. There we go.
Yeah.
Takes out the sulfites and the histamines out of your wine. If you're allergic, if you get sinus infections a lot, people who drink wine sometimes get sinus infections.
Headaches.
This prevents all of that. And so it looks like this. It's a little thing. You stir it around in your wine for 3 minutes. But I'm not going to put it in the wine yet because I want to taste the wine first without the wand in. Put it in 3 minutes, stir it, taste, and it doesn't change the taste of the wine as advertised. So, but some people think it does. But it all depends on your taste. You want to start and see what you think?
All right, let's see.
Let me get this cork out of here.
You know what's funny? Whenever people drink, they always open their eyes wider, like just going in there. I don't know why. Instead of just going, oh, they close them.
Oh, they close them, yeah.
I don't. It just tastes like a red wine to me.
You don't think there's no red blend? It doesn't even say on the bottle what the red blend is it?
No, no, and I don't. I can't really taste a bourbon. See, with the Cooper and Thief, you get that little
Yeah, you do.
taste of it. You know, a little whiskey taste. See, but you don't get it in this.
No bourbon.
Not
It's
to
not.
me. Not to me. What do you think?
It smells like a regular wine.
Oh, well, we're still gonna drink it though. You can't throw it away. It'd be alcohol abuse.
Not one bit of bourbon in this one. Not one. I can't tell. Yeah, that's false advertising right there.
Maybe that's why it was 2 for $24.
Yeah.
Go back and it'd be $12 each.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a deal. 2 for 24. Yeah, then originally priced, but yeah.
I mean, it's not nasty. Some red blends I've tasted are not nasty. This is not nasty. There's just no bourbon in it.
Now see with
No
this,
bourbon. The bourbon barrel didn't really seep in, so they probably only did it for 30 days, and it really didn't seep in.
just long enough so they could put it on the label.
Yeah, just long enough to put it on the label.
Yeah. I was still.
Now I'm gonna do it with my wand.
Now, as a regular, if it was just a regular wine drinker, how would you compare?
If it was
something that you could drink or something that...
Yeah, that's something I could drink because some of the other red blends are really nasty. I mean, some of the ones I've tried several different ones, and this one is probably one of the better tasting red blends that's not nasty. So,
Well, I will say it is palatable.
yeah, it does fit the palate really well. It doesn't taste better than Cooper and Thief. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Cooper and Thief has won again.
Still on top.
Always on top. And I
Reigning
guess
champ.
because it's almost $30 a bottle, maybe that's why.
They put a little bit more time in.
And expertise in it.
Yeah.
And it's out of California. Is that out of California too? I think so.
And see, this also, what I like about the Cooper and Thief, it also has the vanilla notes. You know, it's like a little
yes.
toasty vanilla, you know.
Yes. So you don't have no vanilla notes in this one. You don't have vanilla notes. It doesn't even tell you. No, it doesn't even tell you anything on how this is made.
But yeah, it is in California, though.
Yeah, in California. So this one doesn't tell you. It doesn't even tell you what red blends this is. So they just slap aged in. It just says aged in bourbon barrels, but it doesn't say how long. I'm thinking it's 30 days or less. Because if it was in there bourbon barrel a long time, we would taste some.
Yeah,
we would get
you would
a
taste it,
hint
yeah.
or smell of bourbon.
Or another thing, looking at the Cooper and Thief, they also, along with the bourbon, they also put those vanilla notes, and then they have the subtle spicy notes up in there.
Yeah, they have a little bit of stuff in there.
So it could enrich the flavor.
Yes.
And if they just put it in there, I mean, maybe it didn't even bring it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows?
No spicy notes in this one. This one is basically it almost tastes like a regular red wine without it being a blend. It doesn't even taste like a red blend. Do you think it tastes like a red blend?
No, it's just like red wine to me.
Yeah. So
it's not heavy like one, but it's still...
No, it's not heavy. It's not heavy. It doesn't have that bite in the back of your throat. It doesn't have that. So that's what makes it pleasant.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the bite, make you choke in the back of your throat. So this one is worth drinking. But if you want to taste the bourbon, you're not gonna get the bourbon flavors out of this. And it doesn't have a hint of any other flavoring either. I can't. Yeah, but it's good. It's good, but I wonder if anybody's going to beat Cooper and Thief.
If anybody know of another red blended wine that's aged in any kind of barrels other than wine barrels, please put it in the comments below and allow us to have a chance to taste it.
Yes. We're looking for recommendations on red blends that are really tasteful.
Right, right. And we're not worried about price or anything like that. From the cheapest to the expensive, just let us know.
Now, if you recommend a bottle of wine that's $500, we may ask you for some donations.
Absolutely. We'll give you our individual cash apps.
Yeah.
So what's your final word on it, man?
Final word on it is if I didn't have my Cooper and Thief, this is my second choice now.
Okay.
If I needed a red wine, I would probably go with this and then the regular cab, or what's the other one? Cab and
I'm not too sure.
Cabernet and some of the other single blend wines. I would probably pass all those up and just go with this one because this one doesn't have the bite in your throat. Some of those other like Cab and Merlots and stuff like that will go bite in the back of your throat. So it all depends.
Yeah, I don't like the Merlot.
Yeah, Merlot will do that. Cab is okay, but you know, this tastes better than Cab and Merlot. So I can give it high numbers on that one.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed watching our taste test of the Buck Shack.
The Buck Shack.
Ye old Buck Shack.
The Buck Shack, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right, so that's still number 2, and number 1 is still Cooper and Thief.
And if you want a wine, you just go to drinkpurewine.com, and I'm not getting paid. I'm giving them free advertisement, and they should pay me for advertising these wines. But if you want them, drinkpurewine.com.
There you go.
You can cash at me later.
We'll put it in the comments below.
Yes.
All right, this has been the F&G show, our wine tasting segment, where Cooper and Thief still on top of that list.
On top.
And second behind it is the one and only Buck Shack.
The Buck Shack.
And if that is it, again, thank you for watching, and we are out.
From the F&G show.